Hi everyone, Happy New Year! January the 5th, 2010. I'm doing great. I've already lost 2 pounds when I started my official back to strictly eating low carb. I started that on Friday, January 1st, and I'm very proud of myself, and I'm also proud of my son and his girlfriend, Linda. I wanted to tell you, let's see, let me get over here. I wanted to tell you a little bit about Linda. Now, Linda's been living with us for a little bit over a year now, and she's adjusted really well. But Linda is a traditional, a Chinese American, and plus she has parents who are strictly Chinese, and they eat traditional Chinese food. So she's also, of course, American. She grew up here. She was born here, so she's used to all the McDonald's and the fast foods and the American cuisine. So when she lived here, we more or less, adjusted to her lifestyle, her eating style, which mainly was white rice and ramen noodles. Plus, she always ate any foods that I cooked. So I knew that she was a huge white rice eater and also a ramen noodle eater. Now, if you ever looked at a pack of ramen noodles, which I have over here, hold on. Okay, so if you're like any college student or young kid, you grew up eating ramen, and I would buy mine in the 6-pack, right? And that's a good, quick, satisfying meal, and it's something my kids grew up eating. I don't like ramen noodles, but anyways, that was part of the staple food. So so when Linda was really serious about wanting to lose some weight, she needs to lose probably a good 40 pounds. She wanted to go on the low carb with my son. So I'm trying to think of alternatives for her. Now, of course, white rice is out of the question. We have rice in the house, but we're not gonna eat it anymore. Plus, we have these ramen noodles. Now, one thing I've been experimenting with, because I really want her to feel comfortable with what she eats and enjoy food. I mean, we're not just meat and cheese and eggs. I mean, we can't live like that. That's not low carb. So the great thing about low carb is you can really be creative with your foods, stay within the guidelines, and they both have been doing really well. I think the major thing that they've really experienced is the lack of the hunger cravings that you would have, like normally when you would eat starchy foods and high in carbs. So so I started experimenting, and I came across this. Let me switch it over. I'm sure everyone's heard of tofu, and these are the shirataki noodles, and this one here is called the angel hair pasta. Now, the reason why I thought, oh, I'm going to be very creative with these noodles, 20 calories, 3 carbs, 2 servings. So this is 2 servings. So the whole bag, which is an 8-ounce bag, is a total of 40 calories and a total of 6 carbs. Okay, and 2 fibers, so that's 4 fibers. So the thing is when you cook this down, it's equivalent to like a cup of noodles, but that would be equivalent to this ramen. Now, another thing I really wasn't thinking much of, that we would save these little ramen noodle flavor packets. But the problem with these flavor packets, and I'm sure all of you by now know about MSG. So I'm being very, plus the sodium content, very, very careful. But I've been very creative with these noodles, and what we did is we made a beef stock. Again, before I was really paying attention to MSG, I would buy like some kind of beef stock. And what you can do is make your own beef stock, your own chicken stock. Be creative. And what I do is I